our state working president, Shri Mahesh and me, Ronaldo Rosario, the non-district president for Goa Pradesh Youth Congress. Today, in 2024, it has given us a word ghosting. And in this new year, that is the 2025, it feels that Goa is experiencing its first hand. Where Goa was once known as the crown jewel of tourism, a serene paradise with turquoise beaches, golden sands, vibrant nightlife, and a unique culture, Goa had it all. It stood as a beacon, drawing tourists from everywhere, not only international but also national. Now the tides have changed. Once Goa was known for a paradise for influencers to get positive videos, but what do we see today? We see videos of deserted beaches, empty shacks, roads not full of tourism, especially in the in the busy holidays. तुम्ही पहिला असले खूपशे आमचे व्हिडिओ येयल्या या दिसांनी बाय these so-called influencers on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, saying that Goa is dying, Goa doesn't have tourism, Goa don't have the beaches empty. My question is that the truth? Let me get to you the numbers given by the tourism department. In 2019, that is 2019, 9.4 lakhs of foreign tourists, I'm talking about foreign tourists, visited Goa in 2019. But in 2023, that is last year, because the current figures are not yet out officially on the website, it shows that a decline of foreign tourism, let me repeat myself, foreign tourism, that is only 4.3 lakhs of foreign tourists have visited Goa till 2023. Clearly, this shows that international tourism is now missing. First, the shack owners used to cater foreign tourists. Now they are catering to none. Many have reached Goa and now are gone to destinations like Sri Lanka, Vietnam, Thailand. So, what has led to this trend? What does this mean for the future of Goa? To understand this, let me get back to you to the history of how tourism started. Tourism journey started in 1970, where Goa became a place for international tourists and a culture for convention in Goa. This brought Goa a counter culture, a culture of beach shacks, a culture of beach parties, a culture of bohemian allure. Next few years, the infrastructure also developed after 1970. There were luxury resorts that started. Charter flights came into Goa, bringing loads of Russians, bringing a lot of British tourists, bringing a lot of Europeans to Goa. The Bollywood also played an important role. The Bollywood also had so many movies on Goa, making it a popular tourism segment. Tourism also became the backbone of Goa. The economy shared 17% of its GDP and 35% of employment came only from the tourism. But the honeymoon period now is dying. The allure of Goa is now dying, thanks to a lot of factors. The first factor is overdevelopment. Goa is a tiny state. Unplanned development, let me say it again, unplanned development has led to a major disaster. The beaches have become overcrowded. Roads were not enough and the ecosystem is now suffering. You can see the garbage on the beach sides. Let me share with you a picture that I have taken during a small visit uh, during the New Year's and Christmas celebration. You can see here, I don't know if it's possible, but हांगा तुमकां दिसता टुरिस्ट हे भायर बिचीचेर बसून सगळो पियता पळय तांचे बाटल्यो आसा आणि ते they are even sitting and gambling in the opening. On the open, they are sitting and gambling. There are cards. This is a type of this is a type of tourism we are witnessing now in Goa. Where is the law and order? This is my question to the government. Secondly, the rising cost. Goa was once known for affordable holiday destination. Today, the price of a normal four-star resort is merely between 7,000 rupees. If you see, Vietnam offers of the same category for 2,000 rupees. Thailand offers the same for 2,500, and Sri Lanka is even more lesser. Why would the tourists want to come to Goa when they don't feel secure, when they don't feel safe? The transportation cost, I don't even want to get started on that. The taxi mafia is unregulated. People are spending more than the flight's cost to move from the airport to the destinations, whether it is south or north. The Goa government says that everything is well, all is well म्हणता आणि आमचं सीएम म्हणता की भिवपाची गरज ना. हॉटेल असोसिएशन आमकां एक सांगता की there is a dip from 15 to 30% in occupancy rate. My question is not the numbers. My question is to the government is what do you want to do? Reinvent the wheel? Do you want to diversify what you're offering to the tourist? Because if you are not offering an experience, they won't return. Thank you. Now I will ask Mahesh to enlighten us more on this.
नमस्कार सगळ्यांक येवकार आयचो कॉन्फरन्स मेन मुद्दो जो आशिल्लो इज अबाउट सेफ्टी ऑफ ट्युरिजम एंड सेफ्टी ऑफ ट्युरिस्ट आय वुड से 3-4 दीस पयलीं एक दुर्घटना घडलो पेडणेम वेर पॅराग्लायडिंग एक्टिविटी वॉज टेकिंग प्लेस आनी थंय एक रोप तुटलो आनी द टुरिस्ट who was basically who wanted to ride and have an experience fell off. ताजे बरोबर एक पायलटूय आशिल्लो तांचे मृत्यू जाले. हो जो दुर्घटना जो घडलो तो मेन रिस्पॉन्सिबल आमी कोणाक पळयतले. एक तर आमी सांगतले डेफिनेटली तो ऑपरेटर हू वॉज रनिंग पॅराग्लायडिंग एक्टिविटी. And दूसरे म्हणपाचे is definitely government. I think so. BJP government has been completely ignoring all adventure sports in the coastal areas. This insensitive BJP government has failed miserably in keeping a check on paragliding activities. It is time that BJP comes clear on these paragliding activities happening in Goa, whether they have a check on these activities, whether the operators are told to opt for measures to prevent such mishaps, and what are the steps they take to save the life of people. Are they given safety equipments? It is time for the BJP government to be transparent on whether they are able to control the paragliding activities happening in Goa or no. We feel that the BJP government is busy in event management, and they are indulged in their own internal politics, internal activities to regain power, wherein they are ignoring on the safety of tourists. आम्ही टुरिस्टाक म्हणटा अतिथी देवो भव. So जेन्ना टुरिस्ट गोंयान येता, it is our duty to ensure that they are safe and they have a good time spent in Goa. They have an experience to take forward and speak good about Goa. आमकां नाका की टुरिस्ट गोवा भायर वयतले आनी they will link Goa to such mishaps, to such accidents, and Goa will be associated to a destination where deaths take place when tourists come to enjoy. फाटल्या दिसान पळयला आसतलें आमी ऑल्सो शायकाचेर जे जाला, which is very very sad. So what are the steps that the government is taking? मी पळयता गव्हर्मेंट सेज आमी इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन करता, आमी एका सस्पेंड केला, तेका धरला. पण ट्युरिझम मिनिस्टर जो आसा, बाबा तूं कितें करता? What is your role? Pramod Sawant, CM Pramod Sawant should pull up this minister. परत टुरिस्ट येता गोंयान, they are losing lives. The family comes with their loved ones, they go back with the dead bodies. And what is the tourism minister doing? मैं पहिला की Goa has already had a dip in the economy because mining बंद पडला. ताजो backbone आता आसा tourism. And if such incidents keep taking place and the tourists are not safe, I think it will also hit the economy that tourism brings in Goa. So it is time that the government takes measures to ensure that these tourists who come to Goa have a good time and not troubled. There are various factors that the tourists feel are not safe. We know that there's a decline in tourism, for which we will have a separate press conference and will be addressing the minute details. Whatever the tourism minister is trying to show a fancy picture, we will come up with the right facts and we will be taking a detailed press conference and talk on the dip in tourism that's happening in Goa. But today our main focus is on safety of tourists. And I think so the government should come clean and stop ignoring the safety of tourists and take measures so that more and more tourists will stay when they come to Goa. Thank you. तुम्ही पहिले केलं की टॅक्सी माफिया कोणते टॅक्सी
पण आम्ही ऐकला there is तू आता वय झाल्यावर तू दिवसपासून वय झाल्यावर even the tourists are using the word taxi mafia. Forget the locals. I'm not talking about the locals, talking about taxi mafias. Now, who is this taxi mafia? That investigation has to be done by the government. The investigation has to be done by the proper authorities. We are no one to take care of it. My question is, if there is a taxi mafia, if not only us but the tourists also are talking about taxi mafia, why it is not investigated? What is the law and order doing, and why are we not eliminating this? Because we have seen the price rise. Ata previously also, this is by the media, reported by the media only. Last few years back, if I'm not mistaken, it is last year, there was a video by by a taxi aggregator by the Goa mines. He was stopped by to enter one resort, and the local taxi guys were assaulting him. This is sending a bad picture to the tourism, to the tourist, because the tourist has removed his phone and now capturing videos, saying that there is fight between the aggregators, between the local taxi guys. I'm only asking the government, if there is a tiff between these guys, settle it down. Why is it taking so long to settle it down? So government, the minister and the next question. Similar
होय हांव म्हणसर टॅक्स गव्हर्मेंट घेता पण जे म्हणसर ते इम्प्लिमेंट जायना ते म्हणसर यू शुड बी अनसेफ. So if the government has taken steps, then it has to be implemented at the earliest so that tourists feel safe. It is not a very unknown fact of the trouble that tourists face with taxis. मी सगळे टॅक्सी ऑपरेटरचा ब्लेम करना. ओके आमचे टॅक्सी भाव जे कोण आसा हितून ते सगळे आपल्या पोटाक लागून काम करतात, which is we appreciate their hard work they put in. पण थोडे आसा who go out of the way and they kind of threaten the tourists. So because of certain factors, the entire association also is questioned. So if the government is taking steps, well and good, then has to be implemented earliest. दिवपाची गरज ना सांगून आनी 2 वर्सां काडपाची गरज ना आमकां. त्या 27च्या इलेक्शनाक लागून करपाची गरज ना. करता जाल्यार आतां करा. If tourism is again affected at this point.
So government is trying to introduce the app for every taxi. So do you support for that app? If even the private taxi, they can come together.
See, I do not know what are other factors in that. If we are installing the app, we need to understand also from the taxi association what are the factors involved, how it is benefiting both of them. So I do not know the internal particular thing, but if an app is coming in and is favoring both the government and the taxi operators and the tourists, then we should definitely go for it. So they कित्याक लागून तेंचे कितें आसतलें, so we'll have to listen to their also and मागीर about it.
But if the app is there, the rate will be one fixed. So nobody can go higher.
So that's what I told you. When we understand the entire picture of what it is, collectively, we'll definitely be able to give a better say on that.
See, if someone is coming up with a regulation, whether it is app-based, whether it is any ways of getting things under place. Yes, implementation, the government knows how they are doing it. But if there is something that has to regularize, it has to regularize. And if there is a difference between the taxi app aggregators or the local taxi, local taxi bhavas are there, the government has to intervene. We are asking the government to intervene and let them come on one page, because what is suffering is the tourism industry. What is suffering? The state of Goa is suffering. The tourism decline is not only the major factor for now, but it will cascade effect in terms of the GDP, in terms of employment, and we have seen, most of my friends are taxi drivers. ते आमच्याकडे उलयता. ते सांगता सर आयज आमकां लोन भरपाक मेळचे. We are facing problems paying our EMIs. This clearly shows that once where the tourism was booming, the cascading effect has already started. So the government should now intervene. खूप उलोवप जालें, खूप बोवाळ जालो, खूप आमचे टॅक्सी भाव रस्त्यार वचून देंवले. But now it is a time that the government should take stringent and fast actions to regularize things.
So maybe they don't get the business because of rent of pay and rent of buy. So do you think they might get
Again, I'm
the
saying-
rent is very high?
Again, I'm saying regularization is what is required, and the government should put stringent actions now. Now, the time of conceptualization is over. The time for motion is required. This is what we are asking for the government. It's time to act, or it will be time for you to react.
जे मेन फॅक्टर आसा हे टुरिजम त्यांनी सांगलेले तुम्ही जे म्हणटा की श्रीलंकेन वयता आनी वयता पण हो टुरिजम आनी ग्रो जावपाक तुमचे हितून कोण
आम्ही हेजेर डिटेल प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स घेतले नेक्स्ट विकान. सो तेन्ना इन डिटेल आमी उलयले ऑफ द डिक्लाइन फॅक्टर्स आनी कशें कितें करपाचें तें आमी फुल्ली डिटेल प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स घेतले. तेन्ना आमी हेजेर उलोवप करया. Doubts basically, and ulaylo आता safety. So one of the major reasons and one of the major factors that tourists feel unsafe in Goa are also touts. Touts are open, they are open, and it's been happening for last more than a year. तरी पण गव्हर्नमेंट काय करना. म्हाका दिसता पुलिसांक खंय ना खंय हेजेर लक्ष दिवपाचें आनी they should ensure that these touts are not operating in the open and they don't trouble the tourists. This is one of the reasons again why tourists feel unsafe in Goa. Touts are one of the biggest problems that tourists face in Goa.
तुमकां दिसना की पणजेन चर्च स्क्वेअर आसना, दोनापावल आसना, पेटी आसना म्युझिकल, तर एक हॉटेल कंपनी येता आनी ते टुरिस्टांक करून जे अमावंट जिंकला म्हणटा आनी तांकां लुटता, त्या लूट चलता म्हणजे टुरिस्टांची, त्या खातीर टुरिस्ट भायर वयता अशें कितें दिसता तुमकां?
Definitely, altogether, the issues that the tourism industry is facing is a huge topic, and I don't think we will do a justice if we address it at this point of time in this conference. So for that, we are going to take a separate press conference solely addressing the issues and problems that are going on with the tourism industry in Goa.
That dip in every other factor that also. Thank you.